Okay, we have entered our final round. We are against Azrael. Azrael's list is, just gonna take a peek. A mid-range Abandoned Symbiote Reanimator kind of style deck. Some reasonably aggressive cards. As far as main deck ways to deal with our Grimmish, there is Drag Down, which could be a thing. But other than that, we don't really have to worry about it because Demonize is a card that we don't really mind if he plays on our Grimmish. So I think we can even go for the 2 Grimmish play. Might be the first time we see that. This opener is kind of messy, but I'm not sure if I mind that much. These Profane Critters are maybe not that great because there's Infect cards, and we'll probably end up discarding them with our various effects. Okay, that's a trade. Interesting. So we'll do Rock Chucker then. Not quite our plan. Very interesting. And we might not get to do the No More Heroes game plan then. Or get to do the Grimmish game plan out of fear that No More Heroes happens. Because, like, if we swap into Grimmish now, he has the turn 3 or turn 4 No More Heroes potentially. We could end up giving him guys. That would be very bad for us. Do we do it? Could also order like this. Let's do that. Yes, so it was a better ordering because we don't get... What? I don't know about that. Okay, so we're gonna do a restart, apparently. That is a very unfortunate and significant bug. And we are evidently going to play until we don't see that interaction, but unfortunately that interaction could be a very frequent one in this matchup. Okay, Rock Chucker. We're going to start with that to avoid this awkward turn 1 play again. We can get a 2-for-1 trade here, potentially. I think we do want that, so we're going to try it. Not a 2-for-1, but a pretty solid 1-for-1. We will have priority next turn, so we can go for a Grimmish play. I don't want to play this into anything, so we're just going to put it out. We can also glimpse the Nightmare away one of our Hinekris, because we probably don't need that many of them. It's also not great into No More Heroes. It's unfortunately a very likely thing for us to see the... I guess we have a Spontaneous Combustion here, could potentially remove this problem card. kind of a coin flip. Because if he plays another character, our Spontaneous Combustion may not connect. But if it does connect, then we might get to complete the game. Did not kill. He's got priority, so we could flip that into a No More Heroes, or into a Hinekri, but again, not the card that we want to flip into. Could flip this into a Grimmish. I think we do want to flip that into a Grimmish, and I think we're going to do Rock Chucker, Profane Critter, Grimmish. No More Heroes, which is fine for us because it kills just Evellee. We get some pretty favorable trades there too. But now we have to play a fair version of the game instead of a cheesy version. And we do have to watch out for this happening. I think this is our play. This could be a kill for us. He's got priority, which means there's not really anything we can do about the abandoned symbiote. So I think just trying to get the kill is probably best. And I don't see any... I think we demonize it just because it could go into the defense zone. Seems like sound logic to me. Worst thing that could happen would be a Spontaneous Combustion, I think. Because I don't think anything else stops us from punching through with our critters for a lot of damage. Okay, so we do get our Demonize off. So that might be lethal. Not sure. Haven't mathed it out. Wow. Just barely. Whew. Just barely lethal. Okay. Sideboard time. I think we're ending up gonna sideboard and scramble every single match. It's just so good. And I think that's all we side into. So I don't think I care about the No More Heroes thing that much. So I think we're really not running that many unique characters. Like, we could cut Zach, maybe. Because he gets a whole lot worse with that situation. So we'll cut Zach, add 2 scrambles. We could cut a Hinekri, because Hinekri is another thing that No More Heroes hits. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. If we win this, this is our final game. If we don't, it is not. This is a pretty solid opener. Ixxi is another unique character, but I don't think I mind losing Ixxi as much. We could have maybe sideboarded out Mark of the Demon as well, but there's not like a whole lot that we have going on in our sideboard that's good in this matchup, so these might trade, which would be okay. He does go for the trade. Drew the Grimmish. Awkward. Very awkward. Might just play it. I think it's probably our best play. And then next turn we can swap it for a 3-drop. Maybe. It's not great though. Other option is Ixxi and turn it into a Grimmish. All our options end up with Grimmish, so let's just do this. He can't No More Heroes it, but he could No More Heroes next turn. So we don't really necessarily have the privilege of not putting this guy away. So I think that is our play. That's fine. That is okay. Spontaneous Combustion is probably good here. Could defend with the Leaping Imp, which is okay. It's just a really solid Spontaneous Combustion turn. It has the potential to kill 2 things. And maybe let us trade this for this. No More Heroes. Okay, that's okay. We no longer have access to some of our cheesier plays, though. Yeah, I guess we'll fire off Mark of the Demon now. Seems as good a turn as any. The alternative was to glimpse for a 3-cost Spontaneous Combustion. It's looking like a slower game, though, which is probably in Azrael's favor because he's on Reanimator. But he hasn't put any reanimation pieces in the graveyard yet, so I'm not like super worried about it at the moment. Once Was Clean, we actually get a really nice trade here. We could go for a big Once Was Clean smack. We could go for a smaller Once Was Clean smack. He could Spontaneous Combustion, which would be kind of rough. So I think we're going to go for a smaller smack because increases the odds that our guys don't die here. Could also go for a Scramble play. Be very telegraphed, but I think it's we could do Spontaneous Combustion instead. Let's do that. Not great. We'll do the 3-cost Spontaneous Combustion, and we will do a fat Once Was Clean, but it still doesn't hit for much damage. Let's play Hinekri instead. We have a way slower game. Both of us have exhausted a significant number of resources. Like my command zone's gone, his command zone is almost gone. We're just going to save Scramble for the scary stuff, I think. Okay. Maybe we get lucky with Spontaneous Combustion, maybe we don't. It's okay. Reasonably good turn for us to play another Spontaneous Combustion. And I think we have to start pushing for damage. But again, I don't want to pop this guy off as big. He could kill our Hinekri with a No More Heroes. That's probably okay. He played the haste character. Or he got the haste character back, right? He's also got chaos in the ranks here. Okay, that's not horrendous, but it's not great either. Rock Chucker, Waste Chucker, and I think we do go for a Scramble just to get something moving for us. And we'll discard the Puppet the Feeble as well. It gives us the opportunity to do Puppet the Feeble Scramble in the same turn. If he plays something. He didn't. Oh, he nice. So we can Puppet the Feeble that, and then play Scramble. He gets a 5-drop, and we get two 2-drops. Which I think we're not going to do anything. I wonder if he's going to get this back or not. I really am not sure. And I think we do another Scramble. He's got Calamity resources. But I'm going to chalk that up to a Corrupted Celestial Dragon. Make this a reasonable Calamity, or Scramble term still. So we'll do that, and do we want to hold Puppet the Feeble? I think not. Demonize is fine. Yeah. Wow, that is unlucky. We have our 9-cost Demonize. It's hard to say if we should go for that this turn or not. It's a very scary Helix Worm. I think we're going to just draw twice. And then pass the turn. Oh, he plays his Scramble. That's not good. We'll throw out a Demonize. We will do this, this, this. These trade, but that's still not great for us. Let's instead do that. Okay, that could have been worse. Mark of the Demon. That kills this, which is not half bad. We could also make our critter bigger. I think that might be a little bit better. No more heroes would be really bad for us this turn, because it kills most of our board. Very hard. Very hard. So I think we'll shuffle away Ixxi instead of play it. Okay, very good critter move here. I think we're going to fire off the Demonize. And we'll position like... so this would trade... We're going to lose the critter either way, so I think we just do that. If Demonize doesn't connect, we have Scramble for next turn. Actually, maybe we do this in case he doesn't put the dragon out. That way we kill this, get in for some decent damage, and we still have Scramble available. Okay, do we hit? We hit. He scrambles us. Or he Chaos in the Ranks us. That's good for us. We have a Puppet the Feeble for that, which is good. Getting low on cards in the deck, we do have to close out the game quickly. Yeah, we'll play Ixxi. And if he dies, he dies, and if he doesn't, that's fantastic. Scramble. Respectable. And I think we go for our Scramble now. Just pray that we come out on top of that. Do we play the Waste Chucker to turn him into a 2-drop? I think so, yes. So we will lose our Profane Critter, but I think we really just want to end the game as soon as possible. We'll move this up front because it's going to be our biggest guy in just a moment, presumably. We have priority, so we don't get board wiped by Spontaneous Combustion, which is kind of a relief. Okay. It's all up to the Scramble. That looks like it went in our favor by a lot. And again, we are running low on cards. Do we try to draw? I think we have to always try to draw cards, I mean. To try to just end the game as soon as possible. Gonna move that here. Oh, he's conceded. Whew. So I guess he had nothing left. Wow. All right, that's the end of the tournament. And I'm not sure who won. Might be Smith of Lies. I'm not sure. Wow, that was crazy. I think I think, or maybe Squiddle won, but I will let everybody know who won after I've wrapped that up. And good games.